I'm Aniki Nippon. Today I watched a video of TED Talks by Gallop, and it's on the subject of pornography. Her website is Make Love Not Porn, and it has everything to do with discussing with your lover what they like. And I think that's the message that she's giving, because all she talks about is, well, what's wrong with the industry because they seem to perpetuate some ideas versus others in an overall broad sense. Like, for example, shaved pubic hair is good because most people enjoy it, and some people still enjoy hairy genitals. And I don't know which one's better for myself. I'm not here to judge that. But Gallop seems to have an idea what she wants in mind for the pornographic industry. The only reason I say that is because in the video she talks about the industry needs some kind of rehabilitation, which suggests that there's something wrong with the pornographic industry. And the other thing is, she says, oh, well, the pornographic industry is run and owned and operated by men. And this is an old feminist tactic to say, everything's patriarchy because it's run by men. I've got news for you, Gallop. There are a lot of websites where women control their own content on their own websites and make their own money for displaying pornographic images. And guess what? They make it for themselves. I don't know if you noticed that or missed that. You know, that's one of those Generation Y things that you didn't mention in your speeches. But there are a lot of women that are taking control of their own lives and making their own content and doing their own thing. So, I don't know where you get this information, but I think it's a little bit falsified. And I think it's not completely accurate. You might say, well, overall, yeah, men dominate the industry and they make a lot of money and so on. I don't know. But that might be true. Let me ask you this, Cindy. Did you know that male actors get paid half what the female actors get? I bet you didn't know that. Is that discrimination? I don't know. Since you seem to know so much about porn, I thought I'd ask you. Besides that, she talks about, well, I can get down with the Generation Y. You know why? I've read textfromlastnight.com. I've had sex with 20-year-olds or men and women in their 20s. I don't know if it's men or women. I think it's just men, but just to cover my bases, I'm going to assume both. The point is this. She talks about, I'm not here to control the pornographic industry, but she has certain kind of standards for the pornographic industry, as though if there weren't people who loved hair and there was porn websites that actually deal with hair, and then certain specific fetishes that she specifically addressed. And I don't know what her definition of hardcore is. She says she watches hardcore pornography, but she doesn't want pornography to look like open heart surgery. And in that sense, I don't see what would be considered hardcore if she considers anything that would be intrusive hardcore. My point is, I'm just asking questions about her positions, and there doesn't really seem to be a clear answer where she stands. She says, I just want to educate the public on, individual choices and so on. But again, I don't know of any lovers, unless they were raped or something, that they wouldn't be discussing with their lover what they like and what they don't like, even if it's right before that critical moment. And it just seems like the website she presents is redundant. If anything, it seems very feminist of her to say that, there needs to be rehabilitation in this industry, and there also needs to be, this entire industry is dominated by men because it's perpetuated by men and all this. I don't see where there's a justifiable reason why she believes this, but that's quite alright. She goes into saying, we need to change the pornographic industry because, certain 12-year-olds might see pornography because they're seeing it younger and younger these days, and they laugh about it like it's a joke. So we need to change the pornography so it can fit some go away from certain stereotypes like girls like to have cum on their face. First of all, I would like to say that 12-year-olds are not legally allowed to see pornography at the age of 12 in the United States. I don't know about any other countries. I know at 18 and 21, depending on which region in the United States you live in, it's illegal. And the parents that allow their children to frivolously watch this kind of material and content is doing it illegally, and those parents can be thrown in jail for not necessarily neglect, but also child abuse. So, I don't know what she was trying to get at with that. But second point, even if 12-year-olds were going to engage in sex, in which they already do, I'm not going to deny that, wouldn't it be better for 12-year-olds to come in each other's faces rather than get pregnant at the age of 13 and die of having a child? I don't know. Maybe that's just my own assessment, but my point is, I don't think Cindy Gallop's the kind of expert that she seems to be. I'm not saying she claims to be one. I certainly wouldn't claim her to be one just because she's an old hag that can get a 20-year-old in bed. But to say that she has any rightful position to say anything on sex or anybody else's position on sex, I think is a moot point. Anyways, my point is this: I don't understand what Cindy is talking about, and I don't know why she made the videos, and I don't know why she was allowed at TED Talks. And anyways, for what it's worth, give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe, and please favorite my video if you really enjoyed it. Thank you.